Wait, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I did vote for Trump.
All right. Why did you vote for the worst presidential candidate of your lifetime?
I'm wondering. This was my first year of voting.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I voted for Trump mainly for the economy and also the immigration. And I also just did have a question for you. Like personally, do you think there is no flaw with the Biden Harris administration?
No, I do think there is flaws. One of the big ones would be support to Israel and supporting the TikTok ban. Now, you said you voted for him because of the economy and immigration. I want to ask you a crazy question. Now, this is a hard question. I won't fault you if you can't
Okay,
answer it, but
I'm talking about Oh wait,
do you mind if I finish?
sorry, I interrupted you. My bad. Yeah. Sorry, sorry.
Can you name one good economic policy of Trump's?
So I do a lot of like stocks, right? And based on what I've seen, like the S&P 500, like Nasdaq, like all of the economy, like the stock market has surged basically in the past couple, like as soon as he got elected, right? The day
Okay.
after he got
So it has
elected,
nothing. So it has nothing to do with this policy because obviously you can't pass policy when he's not president.
it's not a policy, but it's an influence, right? So a lot of people got money in their pockets based on him getting elected,
So what we see with the
and
stock
also
market
like
correlated to Trump is that people will get fake like optimism, and they think that companies will perform significantly better because of his economic policy, because that's been the message that the Republicans have been promoting. But when ultimately speaking, his economic policy does the opposite. I mean, all those stocks are going to crash. I mean, we see this all the time. We see it most heavily in like crypto markets with like meme pump and dump coins.
yeah.
The issue here is that in order for his influence on the stock market to be long term and reliable, you'd have to also demonstrate that he will do good for the economy through his policy. And we actually have reason to believe that he'll do a lot of bad, such as his tariffs plan.
Okay, yeah, that's a good argument. Also, do you believe on like heavy taxing the rich?
Do I believe in heavy taxing on the rich? I mean, not on like a vacuum. Like, I don't really care how much people get taxed as long as it's conducive towards the best state for all Americans. And it is the case that right now, because of our current level of income inequities, right, that we are better off as a country to be taxing those that make more money more to alleviate the stresses of taxation on the members of the low and the middle class. But I'd say that it's more of like a calculus compared to a statement. Like, we're going to be calculating who needs what the most. Gabby, right? Thank you for the galaxy. And right now, the low and the middle class needs more purchasing power, and we can do that through an alleviation of their tax burden. But in order to account for that reduction in federal funding, we should probably increase the taxes on members of the high class.
Right. So, what's your opinion on Obamacare? Like, I think it doesn't exist anymore, right? But like, what is your opinion on it? Because I'm pretty sure like the rich people. So, if you're successful, you're basically being punished for being successful. Like, that's how I see it.
What?
Well, like that's the whole point of taxing the rich. Like, you get taxed more. Like your money.
Okay, you're not
So,
very smart.
what do you mean?
If we tax everyone the same,
Okay, not everyone
it
the
would be
same. I
it'd
just
be
think taxes.
disproportionately felt by members of the low and the middle class, right? Because, for instance, if you tax someone that's making $50,000 a year, 50% of their income, and someone that's making $1 million a year,
No, well,
50%.
I wasn't saying we tax everyone equally. I just think taxes
Okay, so then you do
itself.
think that taxing rich people more money is good?
No, I think taxing
So we should tax poor people more money?
Okay, no, I just think all like taxes should be lower. So right now, say if it was, you know what? I'm thinking about it. You're right. You're right.
Okay.
Okay, but let's move on. Let's move on. Immigration. What do you think about that?
Well, let's just start off with a very hard question. Can you name one of Trump's immigration policies that he's ran on in the 2024 election cycle?
2024 election cycle. No, but I just look at base facts like the wall, right? In the 2020.
Jesus Christ, bro.
What
How
do
do
you
you know
mean?
Trump's going to be good for immigration if you don't know any of his immigration policy?
Well, just look at recent news, man. Like all the illegals coming in, right?
Undocumented migrants. So you're saying that there's more undocumented migrants that entered into our country under Biden and Harris than under Trump.
Yeah.
So we have to be able to isolate for the policy that caused this difference, because if we don't, it could be left up to external variables. Can you name one effective border policy introduced to America under Trump's first term of presidency?
Well, I cannot. I'm basically here to get educated. So tell me.
So if your argument is just that, well, numbers were lower under his term, therefore Biden and Harris caused them to be higher, my question to you would be, well, we also had the highest level of unemployment in the last 100 years under Trump's term. Did
Are
Trump cause that?
so I was looking at statistics and I saw the opposite. Wait, so where'd you get this information from?
The Federal Bureau of Labor Statistics from April of 2020, we had a 14.8% rate of unemployment. Rose, thank you for the galaxy. Thank you so much, as well as Fatima. Thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo. I appreciate that for the YouTube Studio Fund.
Oh, so okay, so there was more. What? So okay, so Biden was president during. So how does that make sense? Because the way I think of it, Biden was mainly president during COVID, right? Like during that term.
No, Trump was president in 2020.
Yeah, but when did Biden get elected in?
January of 2021.
Right. So COVID was still happening.
Yeah.
So how could jobs surge up when we were literally in a pandemic? I think COVID restrictions ended like 2022. Did they not?
I don't know what you're asking, and I don't see how this is relevant to my point.
Not.
I don't know what you're asking, and I don't see how this is relevant to my point. His term.
No, but I think you're saying, but you're also saying that Biden made everyone.
Wait, just answer my question. So why is it the case that Trump didn't cause it, even though it happened under his term?
I saw different statistics. Like,
no, you
okay,
will not be able to find any different statistic
so
from
why
any
did
source
it
anywhere to
happen?
indicate that there was anything but a 14% rate of unemployment in April of 2020.
So what did he do that caused everyone to not have jobs?
Well, it just happened under his administration. That was your argument for immigration, right?
Okay. So what's your argument saying that it happened? What did he do?
Well, I don't know what he did because I didn't know any of Trump's policy, but it just happened under his administration, and therefore it's his fault.
So you don't know. You're just saying it happened.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you say that I have a bad argument?
No, well, I mean, if you're a debater, usually you like I'm not okay, compared to me, you're obviously superior, but usually when you're debating, you want to know the other arguments, policies,
Thank you for the manifesting.
Okay. Like policies,
well, I just successfully had you refute your own point.
In terms of what?
You told me that Trump's better for immigration because there's lower numbers under his term compared to Biden and Harris's. I asked you for the policy in which caused there to be lower numbers. You said that you couldn't name it. So then I just ran the same argument that you're giving me with the highest rate of unemployment that we've had in 100 years. That was also under his term. And then you gave me the same response that I would give you. But now you know that it's valid and true because the words came out of your mouth, not mine.
But now you got me interested. So why do you think that is?
Yeah, COVID caused a lot of individuals to come to our southern border because their country's economies turned to shit. And then Title 42 prevented them from coming in, so they backlogged for a year and a half. And when that expired, we had a crisis of individuals coming into the country. Right? We should resolve that crisis through the use of congressional legislation. And it is the case that Biden and Harris were able to send a bipartisan border bill through Congress, but then of course Trump torpedoed it, telling Republicans to vote against it. And then about two and a half years after that, Biden and Harris then signed an executive order into law, which decreased border crossings by upwards of 60%. So we wouldn't see that there's any culpability on Biden or Harris for the crisis. And if anything, we could address some culpability of Trump for the reason being that he was the one that torpedoed a good bill that would have significantly reduced the impacts of the crisis in 2022.
Okay. But did that answer my question about regarding why the rate of unemployment? Because you were just talking about.
Oh, you're asking me about the unemployment.
Yeah. So I was a bit confused. Yeah, my bad.
COVID caused that.
Right, but okay. So it wasn't really his fault then, because Biden and
it wasn't.
Yeah. Okay.
It wasn't Trump's fault. The conceptually relevant point of me bringing that up was to demonstrate that things can happen in the country under a president's term while not necessarily being caused by the president.
Okay. Right. Also, one more thing before I head out. I did look at the news. It was a while back. I just wanted to know your thoughts on like the military situation. I think there was a military situation. Biden ran an operation and apparently lots of gear was left.
Afghanistan pullout. No gear was left that was not destroyed, and the reason they left gear and destroyed it was because it was less expensive than shipping it back to the U.S. Tim, I appreciate you for joining us. And Icy Pain, thank you so much for the $100 on Venmo. I appreciate you so much for the love, Icy Pain. That is so incredibly kind of you. Icy Pain says, thanks for its Dean time on TikTok every day. Well, Icy Pain, that is so incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much for the love. Everybody, please do show some love to Icy Pain down below in that chat. I want to see at least 1,000 W's for Icy and at least 500 big booms. Okay, all right. We're going to go and load up our next guest. Everybody, right now, you should share this live with a friend or two, as well as we have 3.7 thousand people in here. If we were to all focus on running up the likes, we would be at 500,000 likes in literally no time. So that's super duper exciting. I don't know why the stream numbers are so low for the day. Maybe another restart's in order, maybe not. I don't know. I wish I did. I wish I did. Ash, thanks for the $3. Hello, you've been spamming Mag incessantly in my chat. Oh, it's you.
This is gonna be my last time being here. I'm gonna miss you. Excuse me, Dean.
Yay!
Take that back. Just follow me, please. Follow me. This is gonna be my last. This is the last time. It doesn't matter. Just follow me, please. Please.
Can I get one last
I love you so much.
Oh man, oh, that's too funny. All right, we're gonna go let up that next guest. All right, well, thank you so much for one of the last EEEs. Right, means the world to us. All right, spam MAGA down below that chat if you voted for Trump, you guys. We only have like 25 guest requests right now. What's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 21. But I was just wondering, like, how do you feel about Charlie Kirk? You like him? Did you like him?
No, I don't.
You don't? But he liked you, remember? Like he said on the podcast.
He was very respectful to me.
He was.
I will say Charlie Kirk, his character's interesting. So he's like very like, I don't know, he holds a lot of really like racist and misogynistic beliefs. But like he did show me a lot of respect.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like it wouldn't have been the case if I wasn't a white guy, but
What do you think compared?
I have a feeling that you're under the age of 18, so we're just gonna move on to our next guest. Everybody, just give us a minute here, y'all. What's up?
Yo,
Did you vote for Trump?
what is House Bill 25 and why are they trying to remove income taxes?
Republicans?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that, man. I bet there's other sources on the internet.
All right,
Know something
bro.
about that I don't.
Good luck.
Thanks, man. I will look into it. I will look into it, quite frankly. Yes, I will. That will be something I do. Hello, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Ew. Why?
The economy way better under Trump in 2016. Or not 2016, 2017.
Okay, can you name one of his good economic policies that he influenced to get passed during his first 4 years?
No.
But just because it happened in the country, it's his fault?
But I mean, like, why were prices so low?
Okay, got it. So I'm guessing that the highest level of unemployment in the last 100 years at 14.8% in April of 2020 was also his fault, then, right?
Well, it wasn't. What did you say that was?
2020.
2020. He was president in 2020. Well, that was COVID. I mean, like, COVID happened. when people lost their
COVID?
jobs.
Wait, COVID also happened in the country under him. That means that he caused COVID.
I mean, I don't think COVID was as bad as it said. I mean, Trump said it was a Democratic hoax.
So he caused COVID and he caused the highest level of unemployment in the last 100 years. It doesn't sound like a good candidate for the presidency. He's also
No.
one of the only two presidents to ever leave office with a negative net loss in jobs.
No, but I mean, I really don't think that. I think that COVID was over exaggerated by the Democrats.
Okay, doesn't matter. It happened and it killed 500 million people under his presidency, and he means he caused it. So
But Trump said it was a Democratic hoax.
okay, so you don't actually think that millions of people died from it?
Yeah, I got nothing to say to that.
Okay, bye. Moving on
Love
to our
you.
next guest. Cassani, Cassian, I appreciate you so much for the $20 on Venmo. That means the world to me. Thank you so much, Cassian.
Nope.
Cassian says, keep being the bigger person. MAGA tries to break us, ready to fight loud, and often feels overwhelming to me. Keep arming people with the truth and
You
facts.
said the
Yes.
N-word, buddy.
I did when I was younger. One moment. Oh, you just left. Thank you for the $20, Cassian. It means the world to me. Also, Sam Both. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Sam Both. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the $200 donation on Venmo. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Everybody, I want you guys to show some massive, massive love to Sam Both in that chat. I am so sorry if I'm butchering your name. I really don't want to. That is spelled SAMBODH. Thank you so much for the love. Oh my gosh. Sam says, thank you for making the world a better place. Sam, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. That is so incredibly kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, I do just want to put it out there. So, you know, it's very possible that this will be the very last debate live on TikTok ever. TikTok may even go dark tonight. I guess we will see. However, I spoke about this a little bit at the beginning of the stream. It's worth going over again. I will be starting a daily show on YouTube. There's so many people that do it so well on the right. Ben Shapiro, Charlie Kirk,